Hello everyone, welcome back to Nail Art by Nessa. I'm Vanessa and you can call me Nessa. And I have another haul video for you. And I have done quite a few haul videos so far. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't really done a lot of polishes yet. Well, I actually bought a whole bunch of polishes, but I think I might have mentioned I moved this year. And you know how it is when you move, it's like you pack up things, you move them, and then as you're unpacking, things get shifted around, you move things around because you're trying to get to the essentials, and before you know it, you've misplaced something. Well, I misplaced a bunch of packages and I finally found them. So we have a bunch of polishes to open in the next few episodes, so let's get started. For my first package, I actually ordered this one June 18th and it arrived July 20th. So I waited a long time to open this package. This one is from the Nail Girl store on AliExpress and I paid $27.64. However, yes, it was this. So I bought this thermal liquid and it was actually a set. So it was meant to come with a black polish and a brush. Unfortunately, they did not send the black polish, so I did get a refund for the polish. So this is the thermal liquid where it's kind of like, do you remember those mood rings we had back in the 90s? Yeah, this is kind of like that. So you're able to paint it on your nail and then depending on the temperature of your nail, it will go all colors of the rainbow. So let's just open it up and see. I have seen in a lot of reviews on AliExpress recently that these liquids aren't always liquid when you open it. It sometimes dries out. Ooh, it's not very full, but it is liquid, so that's good. So we'll test this in this video. We'll do a lot of swatching in this video. Okay, and then we also have these two Born Pretty polishes. These ones are Cloud Walking series, and this one is Temptation. If I can open it. Okay, so I opened these off camera just so we take a quick look. This first one is Brightness, and it's like little teeny pieces of mylar inside there, so it's like irregular sparkle shapes in a clear gel. And this one's decently full, but the second one is not as full. That's one thing I really don't like about Born Pretty anymore, is I find they're really inconsistent in the quantity. And this one is called Temptation. And as you can see, this one is pretty empty. There's not a lot of product in there. But this one shines like a little bit of a green kind of color. Okay, so I just went ahead and took the plastic off of all of these so that we can take a look at them. And we are gonna do swatches of all of these at the end of the video. So the first one I have here is called Casablanca, and it's in the Name of Love series. And it is this beautiful black with like holographic sparkles, really pretty. Second one here, it's called Endless Love series, Summer Vibe. I can open up the box. And it is a beautiful sparkly rose gold. Pearl Luster series, this one's called Twilight. And it is a beautiful gold color. Pumpkin series, Lure of Color. It's a really beautiful maroon color. Okay, next one, green series, The Wizard of Oz. This one, it's like a very sort of natural green color. Like a mossy green. Okay, next one, this one's the Pearl Luster series again, and this one's called Lotus in Moonlight. Oh, I guess that's what it looks like over white, and that's what it looks like over black. It's kind of nice that it actually has an indicator on there. So it is a very pearly, pretty color. Okay, and our last one is another Pearl Luster series, Jade Sky. And it is a really beautiful pearl color with pink shimmer to it. Really nice. Okay, let's check out our last package. All right, for our next package, I ordered this one September 27th. It arrived November 4th. It's from Nails House, and I paid $8.86. However, I did get a refund for one of them. It looks like I got the wrong color. So let me just see here. These are stamping polishes. And let's see. Okay, so I ordered color 38 and they sent me number 10 instead. So they sent me this one instead, but this one is a color changing polish from what I understand. So it's a stamping polish that with temperature changes colors. Unfortunately, there's nothing on it to indicate that it would be color changing other than the name. It's from the Illusion series, and this one's called Beauty in Pink. The next one is from the Autumn Courtyard Stamping series, and it's called Candy Shannon. And the last color we have is called Lucky Clover, and it is another stamping polish. And it's a nice green color. Now I'm going to start testing the products, and for the stamping polishes I'm going to use plate Born Pretty L067, and for all of the polishes I'm going to use both a black and a white to stamp on top of to see how well they are pigmented and how they look on top of both colors. So like I mentioned before, the pink polish is actually a temperature changing polish. So you can see there I put it into the hot and it got lighter, and then when I put it into the cold water it gets a little darker, and I'll show you on the white as well. Okay, let's test out these gel polishes. So for each one, I will show you the label on the bottle, and then I will paint on 2 layers of gel polish, setting each layer in the UV light. I do this for all of the colors until I get to the Pearl Luster series. For the Pearl Luster and the tubs of Mylar gel polish, I only paint on 1 layer of gel polish. And then I put a top coat on each one and set that in the light. So each time I lay a swatch stick down in front of you, you know it's already got a top coat on it. So sit back and enjoy. Okay, for the thermal liquid, you do want to start with a black base. So I prepped this nail tip, and with this I'm just mixing it up, but it's a really weird consistency. It's very liquidy. As you saw, it just kind of drips there. And then I wasn't really sure how much to paint on. So first I paint on a really thin layer and then I add a little more. But regardless of how much product you put on, you do need to let it sit and dry. But they do say that you should be able to notice it change colors and go opaque. So that's why I added a little bit more, just so it kind of looked like it had some color to it, so I could tell when it was dry. But I really didn't know how much to add, so, and because it was so liquidy, it was really hard to get a nice even layer on it. While this product is drying, we're going to move on to the Mylar gels. Okay, so these are all the products that we opened and tested in this video. I really love this one with the hollow sparkles. I love these little pearlescence ones. I think they're beautiful on top of the black. I also really love these ones. However, I don't like the fact that those tubs are so inconsistent in the quantity of the product. And that's not the first time with Born Pretty I've found that, so I'm not 100% sold on Born Pretty like I was when I first started buying these products. But I do really love their stamping polishes, and as you can see, they look great on both the black and the white. And then their thermal liquid. So the thermal liquid, it actually does work really well, like it changes really quickly. You don't need a lot of heat to change, and it totally reminds me of the mood rings we had in the 90s as kids. But having said that, this one did not have a lot of product in there, and when I've seen the reviews on AliExpress, sometimes it shows up and it's like all dried out and rubbery looking on the inside. Sometimes there's a lot of liquid, sometimes there's like basically nothing in there, so they are very inconsistent. So I don't know, it's up to you if you want to take the risk on this product, but it does work really well. So if you have any other questions about anything, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you know every time I post a new video. And for next week, we will be doing more polishes. So see you next week. Bye!